Thank you for joining my channel. This is Jacob with Small Fish 16. Today I'm going to tell you about the growth rates of the cichlids that are in here. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe to my channel. And if you're new here, thank you for coming. Please hit that like button, that subscribe button. And if you feel inclined, leave a comment and tell me what you think. So this is, I'm not sure how old he is. I'm guessing about 3-4 months old. Oscar, Jimmy in the back. Of course, he's not 3-4 months old, but Jimmy, the Oscar up top there, is about 3 or 4 months old. He's been growing, I would say, about an inch every single month, and this is going to be his fullest potential right here, maybe a little bit bigger. So then I have a gold Severum in here, and when I first got him, he was only approximately the size of maybe a quarter, if that. His lifespan, his growth rate gets up to about 8 to 10 inches, sometimes 12 inches. Plans on the water parameters, plans on the water qualities, and everything about it. But he's semi-aggressive. This gold Severum. The nickname is a poor man discus. I'm not sure why they call him a poor man discus. I mean, I guess because of their color and size and everything like that. The Severum, this gold Severum, is Goldie. Is, like I said, semi-aggressive, and he likes his water parameters and be, of course, 0 ammonium, 0 nitrite, and the lowest possible of nitrate. Just did a water change on this yesterday. If you haven't already, check my video out and you will see it. The gold Severum, well, if he gets out of the way, Biggie, is very much not very aggressive. They consider him to be semi-aggressive. I don't see that. He don't bother anybody in the tank whatsoever. I mean, he just stays to himself, but he hangs out with all the Oscars, the big fish, especially during feeding time, because the reason, especially during feeding time, is, well, when the Oscars take, like, let's say a piece of krill, right, and they chew it up, and if you've never seen an Oscar eat, well, they're very messy eaters. But he'll swim along, and then when that comes out of their mouth, he'll kind of eat the scraps of them, because especially when he's very young, he doesn't have a very big mouth, but he'll eat pretty much anything you throw in the tank. And I mean, when I say he'll eat anything, I mean he'll eat anything. Used to have some duckweed in here. Well, he ate all the duckweed up. You don't see any in here. So he likes to eat plants, loves vegetables, he loves a variety of diet. I mean, loves many different kinds of food. So you give him a variety of diet, he'll eat anything. And he loves krill, he loves pellets, he loves bug bites. I mean, like I said, pretty much he's like an Oscar in a way. He'll pretty much eat anything. And as for tank mates, well, you see the many varieties of tank mates I already have in here. I have gold Severum here. My gold Severum is in here with my Leroy, is the green tear, also known as I think they said gold psalm. I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure the difference. I need to look up the difference, but if any of you know the difference, please tell me. It's also in here, as you see, with the Jack Dempsey, silver dollars. Um, Also with the two Oscars, as you see, and he seems to get along with everybody. He doesn't really mess with anybody. The only one that really disturbs the tank the most is my Jack Dempsey. He likes to chase everybody. Not sure if it's just a juvenile thing and trying to figure out the pecking order and everything, um, but as for other tank baits, that you can also put them in there with chocolate cichlids. You can put them in there with any semi-aggressive cichlids. He does best with South American cichlids, Central American cichlids, and his best, I would say he would need at least a 75 gallon, which I have here as a tank size, but the bigger the better. And I'm about to give you a little update on the 125 I have. But other than that, his temperature, he likes it between 74 and 82. I have my temperature set on right at 80 degrees, and his demeanor has been very good. He's not really afraid, and he'll get up to 8 to 10 inches. He has a little bit slower growth rate. He's only about 3 months old, if that. That's the size of him. If you want to see how small he was when I first got him, please check out my video of him and some of my shorts of him. But he gets along with everybody. I love him to death. He got great colors. He's a gold Severum. I can't talk today. Excuse me. Their other ones are a green Severum, red spotted Severum, red shoulder. If I missed some, I'm sorry. You guys leave them in the comments how many different Severums and colors there are, if you would help me out. But for the most part, they say he's semi-aggressive, but I don't see him really messing with anybody. But if he is breeding, I'm sure he can be very, I guess you can say, aggressive, and any mother or any, sorry for the glare, can be aggressive when they're guarding their children. They're ready to eat. It's about feeding time in a little bit. But if you have any questions about Severum, it's my second favorite. I don't know. My first is, of course, the Oscar cichlid. But man, I'm growing very fond of old Leroy, the Green Terror. His colors are starting to really pop really good. But let me give you, and finally, excuse me, let me get him while I got him out. He is actually starting to lighten up a little bit. He is very dark, but he's starting to show his colors. That is a Jack Dempsey, in case you didn't know. He's finally starting to show his colors, but he loves to show his dominance in the tank. So, but he does well pretty much with a lot of different tank mates. But real quickly, let me give you an update on what I've done today on my 125. Got it almost cleaned up pretty good. Well, it's not completely clean, but if you can see right there that I need to clean this section of it, and a little bit right here. But for the most part, turning out pretty good. I'm getting all of it pretty much cleaned up. I mean, if you see right here, that's clean compared to what it was, but it's the only section I really got left to get all the minerals out. And then of course it was mineral buildups all around the sides, and then I need to vacuum this out. Picked it up off of Marketplace, pretty good deal off of there. But it's coming along. Like I said, this is, if you can see that, that's the section I got really left. But, and as you see right over here, that's what that's gonna look like, is this right here. So I mean, yeah, I missed a couple spots, but it's coming along pretty nicely. But I'm getting closer and closer to getting this ready. There's the drill how it got. Matters all I got to, start building the stand when it, pretty soon. So I am making progress. I want everybody to know I am making progress on getting my 125 set up. Definitely making progress. But if you have any questions or want to know anything about any of the fish I have in here, I'll be glad to tell you about them. And if you want to add anything about this gold Severum, what I was talking about today, please feel free to leave it in the comments. Again, thank y'all for joining in and watching my channel. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe. If this is your first time here, thank you for joining me. Until next time, small fish out.